I'm sorry, wasted.
There you are.
I'm ready, yes. Guys, this is the generic interview, so expect very generic questions,
Okay.
I'm afraid, so I apologise in advance.
Are you working for Universal? Is that what you mean?
Today I am, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday I was not.
All right, we'll try to do a good job.
Okay. Fantastic. So I just wanted to talk about what the appeal of this film was for you. Was it Simon and Nick, first and foremost, that drew you to this movie?
I like the group of people that they pulled together, both the actors and also the crew. There's a lot of sort of cutting edge technology behind the film, which was fun to be a part of, and then the cast that they pulled together, with the exception of Sigourney, was pretty good. A lot of really, people that I'm big fans of comedically, and Sigourney is pretty
again,
but great to look at. It's that was fun. You stare all day at Paul, and then you get to look at her, and it's somewhere in the middle is where you land.
What a gentleman.
I think he's dug himself out of a hole.
I know, really. For me, it was a combination of two things I adore, which is science fiction and comedy, and certainly Simon and Nick. I was a huge fan of theirs, and Kristen, and even Jason after what he said. And what an amazing ensemble to be a part of, and a director who I think can do anything, Greg Mottola. The script was just delicious, and I just felt delighted to be part of something that was this comfortable and delicious, as well as being very original.
And it's a chance for both of you to play against type. Jason, you get to do your action hero thing. You're very stoic in this. And Sigourney, you've played villainesses before, but this is a real queen bitch, would you say?
Yes, exactly, a queen bitch. I think she would appreciate that description. And I got to wear a beautiful dress, and that's really all I care about ever.
And Jason, could you talk about playing against type with this?
Yeah, I don't get a chance to run in hot pursuit that often, or carry a gun. So that was a lot of fun, and I do like playing the straight man. But this guy was a bit more sort of a severe version of that, and trying to keep a straight face against Bill and Joe was a big challenge. And I fail a few times. That's on the DVD, but it was it's great. I would have preferred if Paul had shown up on the set a little bit more often, but we had to work with midgets and golf balls a lot. It was not fun.
And how did you work with? Because obviously, Sigourney, you're a voice for much of the film, and you weren't cast, I guess, at the time. So you were communicating with Jason on film. So how did you work with that? Were you just reacting to a voice that wasn't there, or was
No, I
playing?
was there. We actually sort of rehearsed by telephone, which was very helpful to me in the beginning, and then tried to lay down a track so that he would have something to play off of, and he just was, terrific.
Incredible.
He was, absolutely.
Terrific's a little light.
But no, it was fun. And then, I think with your voice, you actually, we actually kept, the script kept changing a little bit, but it was interesting, different.
And Jason, coming from Arrested Development, which has a history of ridiculous character names, did Lorenzo Soil, was that at the top of the list for you?
You do that so beautifully, I have to say. That is such a good moment.
I think that was Simon's idea. That was definitely wasn't scripted. That my character would react as if he'd never really heard his name said together. That sounds like Lorenzo's Oil. So yeah, that was a fun little thing that we found. And odd names are fun. I like the way that they reveal it in this film. They sort of hold his first name until the very end, and the whole twist of the whole character at the end was fun to play.
And then there's going to be a spin-off called Soylent Green, starring his character. Takes over.
We're struggling with the deal right now. I don't know if it's going to happen.
He wants to be paid in food.
Well, of course, who wouldn't want to be paid in food? Absolutely. And Sigourney, one last thing: what do you have against aliens?
Well, I just haven't met the right one. I was sort of hoping. I think Paul and I had a fling before the movie starts, and he lets me down. So that explains why I'm not his biggest fan.
That's interesting. And is Lorenzo involved in this in any way?
He's filming it.
Excellent. Is that on the DVD?
Huh?
Is that on the DVD?
It is that. That's why they make the extras. Yeah.
Fantastic, Grant. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you.